My name is Yakov Sablinski from the Wargaming Physics and Testing Realism Department. We take realism and physics very seriously in this game, and we've conducted many tests, especially when introducing the wheeled vehicles. We tried to simulate exactly what would happen when these wheeled vehicles face tanks in real-life situations and modeled the effects in the game to give you a flawless, real physics, true experience of how they would perform versus armored tanks, so that the game would be very realistic when you play the wheeled vehicles. Perhaps we may have to nerf them eventually. First, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another video. Don't worry about the wheeled vehicle conundrum. Now, let me introduce to you Hermit73 from the SOR clan. Shout out to you guys. Driving his Chinukai. Hi-ya! And it's not just him we're going to watch. We're going to also watch Shock Dog. Shock Dog from the NATAC clan. Shout out to you guys. Driving his T67. That mean American Stealthy TD. Why am I introducing two people? Because we're going to watch a video from two different perspectives. Two regular guys, new guys, haven't played for a long time, just going out and having fun. You know, why worry about controversy and wheeled vehicles and realism? And because it doesn't matter. It's a game. Some people play a game to have fun. Like these two guys. They have no idea what they're doing, and they're going to have fun. They're going to have an epic result together with no idea how they did it. And it's going to start off here with Hermit73 moving to the middle, and he's discovered that there are two simpletons on the enemy team driving AMX ELC Bisses, little light tanks, and they've decided to go to the same spot to spot together because they're lonely and they like to play together. And one of them's dead. Immediately, just like that, as the game starts. The game started. Let's go into the swamp together like we did last time. And one died, and now the other guy, poor guy, has to play by himself for the rest of the game. But you'll notice that Hermit did not get any damage, wasn't able to shoot any of them because he's busy driving aimlessly in the middle, not knowing what to do. Looking left, looking right, aiming at tanks that, well, he can't see them, and he's not sure why, but he might as well shoot and drive around aimlessly, and well, now he's accidentally driven into the render range of one of the enemies, and he's going to take his first shot and inflict damage. And his commander is very happy about that because this is twice as much as he's been able to do in his last 4 games. He's going to try and do it again, careful not to shoot his teammate, which means you missed. The poor guy is having a tough start to this game. Not sure if he should drive forwards, backwards. He's in the open. He's in the middle. He's not really worried about that other AMX ELC Biss who was in the swamp that could easily spot him because he's really upset that his little friend died and he probably left. And he's missed another shot because he doesn't really aim well. And, well, he's trying his best. And he's going to just kind of sit here in the middle of the map in the open and just point in the general direction of these enemies who are on the opposite side of that ridge line. So he has no shots. Meanwhile, Shock Dog in his T67 started the game, and he is equally as confused. Not sure where he should go. Should he go left? Should he go right? He should go left. That's right. He should go left. Get it? That's right. He should go left. And he is going left towards the rails, and he is spawned on this side of the map. So he will lose the rails, because if you spawn on this side of the map, you always lose the rails. And he's momentarily distracted by the two simpletons in the AMX ELC Bisses who drove into the swamp together because they like to play together. But they have a 50% crew with no view range, and they're not spotting anything, and they're driving around. One of them dies. Don't shoot me. Oh, I'm dead. And the other one can leave and not spot anymore because they're platooned. Well, let's forget about that and see what Shock Dog does now. He did manage to inflict one shot into one of those AMX ELC Bisses and now moves his way down the rails with his teammates, moving in force. He's in a T67, so he doesn't have any armor. He does have a turret. He's fairly fast, and he's got a pretty good gun. He knows what he's doing. He's going to move into this little spot here, use the terrain to get elevated so that he can point his gun at this guy and take him out. He scores the first kill for the two people that we are featuring. Not the first kill in the game. They already have one kill. They killed one of those simpleton AMX ELC bisses, remember? A few seconds ago. But anyways, here he is on the rails. An equal amount of his teammates versus enemies, but they are sure to lose the rails because this map is not balanced on this side. And the enemies have the great hull down positions, but he's managed to snap 2 shots in there and possibly another one. Oh, he's bounced. He's bounced that shot, but he's undeterred. Oh, he hit one while he was reversing. He's got a teammate in a T-67. He's got another teammate there. Can they possibly hold the rails here for a little longer while his teammates that are wallowing in the middle can just wait and do nothing? At least they haven't started pinging the map. He's got to pull back here. This guy could come and take him. He's going to move closer into the low ground so that his... Oh, he's taking a hit! He's taking a hit from an invisible tank, but he has to move into low ground here so this guy cannot just poke up and shoot him. His teammate in the T-67 is going to sacrifice himself by driving stupidly towards the enemies and exploding, distracting them for enough time so that he can start his escape. He easily dodges that shot from the enemy who was stupid enough to go down the German line and therefore not able to hit anything. And he continues his escape. He's running for his life now for the rear. What was his teammate Hermit73 doing while all this unfolded? Well, he was continuing to stare at these targets that he has no shots on. He's in the middle. He's wondering what he is doing here, but he's not sure. He's looking at his teammates, wondering, why are they in the bushes? Is there something important about bushes? I'm not in a bush. I'm just out here, but no one's shooting me. Why can't I see this enemy? Should I shoot my own teammate there? No, he's exploded. I'm not really sure what I should do. Should I go into that bush? Why are all my teammates in bushes? Don't they know that it's harder to see when you're in a bush? Well, maybe I'll drive forwards. Oh, should I stop? Maybe I should aim at him. No, I can't see him. Oh, there's someone behind me. My teammate's exploded. All of this is coursing through his head, and he's suffering from a bit of information overload. There's so many things to wonder about and think about that he's not really sure what to do, so he'll continue to move forward and back in the open. Why is this guy in a bush? I'm not really sure, but maybe it's time for me to knock this tree down. There! Ha-ha! I have increased my chances of winning this game now. He has seen other players knock trees down. He's not sure why, but he has done it himself now. Maybe if he knocks this one down too. Oh, wait! There is an enemy. I can shoot this one. And he takes 1 and possibly 2. Yes! He has taken out his first enemy. So there is something to knocking those trees down. Ha ha ha! Knock 1 tree down, kill 1 enemy. What does he do now? Well, there's someone over there. Well, I knocked down my tree and I killed someone. What do you want from me? In the meantime, Shock Dog in the T-67 is continuing to run away. Running for his life, weaving left and right, trying to avoid shots. He is going to maneuver himself into these bushes here and put up a last stand. He has a teammate up there in the M10 who cannot count and therefore does not know that there are 5 enemy dots that are approaching. So he has not moved anywhere and will stay there, but at least he will do some spotting for the T-67 here. So Shock Dog can take some shots, but his teammate has died. Now luckily he is smart enough that he has equipped his tank with binocs and camo net so that he can increase his concealment and view range. And now he's going to sit here invisibly in these bushes and use the fact that he spent those 1,000,000 credits on the binocs and camo net. He will be undetected until the enemies get to within 50 meters of him, so he will be able to unleash a hurting on them as they drive through this open ground. Watch this as he pulls off this maneuver. He just has to be patient. But he is not patient. He's decided to drive away, which is an interesting strategy. He's now going to use a Russian heavy tank maneuver here and reverse side scrape on the edge of these rocks. This is a better position because the enemies will be able to detect him a lot more easily here because there are no bushes that will aid to conceal him. And he might as well move back and forth and not sit still because he does not want that camo net to engage. Now luckily the first enemy that approaches is the unfortunate player that decided to go down the German line, so he can easily shoot him while the German tank has no chance after aiming for 17 seconds to hit. A few more pokes, a few more misses by the German tank, and everything should be okay. This is frustrating the German tank player who has studied this game in depth and knows that if he goes hull down, he will provide a much smaller target and can bounce things off his turret. Unfortunately, the German tanks are usually equipped with a huge stack of pizza-style weak spot on top of the turret, so they can easily be taken out. He gets to go back to his garage now and potentially research some Russian tanks that don't have the same type of pizza stack turret weak spots on top. It's always good to do your research and go down a line of tanks that does not expose its weak spot from the front when hull down. Here he goes. Well, as he makes his escape, old Hermit 73 is still sitting in the middle wondering which tree he should knock down next. He's knocked one tree down and was able to secure a kill. And he's not clued into the fact that there are other trees standing beside him that he could knock down. He's wondering why is his teammate right beside him has knocked down a tree and has been hiding successfully in it the whole game and has taken no damage. There he is. Now what does he do other than he could have a shot here. He could have a shot here. If he aims carefully for 12 seconds, he could miss this. His teammate that was in the concealment there got the kill. Well, this is so much information for him to take in that he's not really sure what to do here, and he's going to start staring at more enemies that are on the opposite side of the ridge line from where he is. Well, let's leave him to this position and find out what Shock Dog continued to do during his escape. He's in the fast tank and has decided now to drive in one big circle, leaving the position he started from, heading east, and then trying to circumnavigate the whole map. He likes this tank because he's able to circumnavigate maps all the time when he plays. He drives and drives and drives like a madman. And that's why he's equipped this thing with binocs and camo net. There's an enemy he's missed. But that's okay because his teammates have got him. Maybe if he gets in one of these bushes now and lets his camo net and binocs engage. No! That would be foolish. Why not surge towards the enemies and knock down some of this cover? And why not keep moving back and forth and left and right to make sure that binocs and camo net do not engage? They only cost you 1,000,000 credits. Well, Hermit 73 is still staring at these enemies that are on the opposite side of the ridge line he's from, and he's getting a little frustrated because he's only managed that one shot. That one shot that led to a kill. And oh, there's that AMX ELC Biss who is still alive. Maybe he can take him out. You know what? The snapshot doesn't work. It's just not working. I told you. Maybe if he knocks down a tree, it'll get better. Yes, there's a tree. Knock it down. It worked the first time. Now aim at that AMX ELC and take your best shot. Well, maybe not. Forget about him. Let's keep staring at those guys that are on the opposite side of the ridgeline as you. It's all so confusing. There's so many variables, so many statistics to juggle. It all becomes mind-numbing. But now he's focused and determined, and he's heading towards this AMX ELC Biss. He's knocked down his tree, and he's ready to kill another enemy. Here he goes. He's surging forward. He's going to attack him 1 versus 1. There he is. Auto lock. Miss. He's detected, but that does not deter him. He's heading straight for him. He's knocked down another tree, so he's feeling very confident and takes him out. Well done, well done. There may be something to this tree knocking down technique. What does he do now? Might as well take a couple of blind shots on those enemies that are on the opposite side of the ridge line from where he is. But wait! There is a T-67. Maybe if he knocks down another tree and heads in his direction, he will secure another kill. Here he goes. And he shot the ground. He shot the ground and been detected, but being detected does not deter him. Oh, his teammate has killed the enemy and exploded himself. He's going to take a closer look to see if his teammate is really dead. Is he dead? How did he die? Why did he explode? Oh, that's why, because there's enemies that can shoot here. It's time for him to back up. He just wanted to make sure that when his teammate exploded that it was true that there were enemies that were shooting into this open area. And now he's backing up and rethinking his strategy. Perhaps there is another critical tree that he must knock down. Meanwhile, Shock Dog in his T-67 is pinned behind this house and is doing a really good job of moving around and not letting his camo net and binocs engage, because he does not want to have that extended view range or that increased concealment. That camo net cost him 500,000 credits, and those binocs cost 200,000. And it's an investment well worth it that you can equip your tank. You can demount them and mount them on another tank after each game. Now, because he did not let his binocs engage, he was unable to detect anyone, and so now he's decided to completely change strategies. Why not drive around in a big circle? That's what he's going to do. He's going to drive around in a big circle and try and find a spot on the map where he can create a crossfire so that he and his teammate can get the enemies in a pincer crossfire type, pincer maneuver, crossfire. The crossfiring is key. And that's why he's driven right beside his teammates so that the enemies are directly ahead and they don't have any crossfire. They can both shoot from this position. Fuck the crossfire. They're both going to sit here and pump out the shots one by one. Now, luckily, the enemies have employed the same strategy. They're all in the same spot, shooting from the same spot. So it's them versus us. And we shall see who emerges victorious from this showdown. Well, old Hermit 73 is continuing to back up from that position in the open where he got hit, and he's not sure what to do. Where would be the best spot to go now? Where should he go? Where should he reposition to? Maybe it's a good idea to just drive into the same spot where his teammate just exploded. It wasn't safe for his teammate, but it might be safe for him. Here I go. There's my teammate just slightly to the right of this concealment. He exploded. I will just park slightly to the left of this concealment. Maybe I will be safe in this spot, is what's going through his mind. Now, he has let his binocs engage and has very good view range. And if he sits here just slightly to the left of this tree that he knocked down just earlier, then he will reveal himself to the enemies immediately after he presses the trigger. There he goes, taking a shot, but he knows that he will get detected and he backs up. He knows that he gets detected when he shoots and he has the reflexes to back up. He's going to sit right in the tree that he knocked down now. Eventually, after another 4,000 or 5,000 games, he'll realize that if he backs up so that the tree is 15 meters in front of him and he shoots, then he will remain undetected. But oh, he dodged the shot. His quick reflexes enabled him to dodge the shot from the PZ. And now he's fighting this PZ 1 versus 1, and he's in the open. Where does he go? Where should he go? Why not just go to where this tank has died? I can use this tank as cover. Uh-oh, he is detected. He's hiding behind the dead tank. He needs help from his teammate. What's his teammate doing? His teammate is hitting his head against this house. They are both hiding, one behind a dead tank, one behind a house. The T-67 is pinned here by those pesky enemies, and you know what? It's time to drive around in a big circle again. To reposition and create a crossfire, drive in a very large circle, and end up somewhere where they can get those enemies into a pincer-type crossfire. Here he goes. Where is he going to end up? Where is he going? Where will he end up? Why not directly behind his teammate so they can both shoot him from this direction? Fuck the crossfire. Who needs crossfires? Crossfires are overrated. Where'd they go? They have disappeared. Oh boy. There's his teammate hiding behind the dead tank. Is he going to emerge without giving up his life? Well, if he just sits here in these bushes and lets his binocs and camo net engage. Oh, wait, he has a better idea. It's time to drive in another big circle. He is going to drive in a big circle. Let's check what his teammate is doing. Hermit 73 is pinned behind this dead tank, taking blind shots, hanging on for dear life. Oh, the dead tank absorbed one of the shots. He's pumped one into the German tank. Oh, can he escape here? Can he shoot down? Is this house destructible? I'm not sure. He's not taking shots at it, but now he's pre-aimed. Oh, he's taking a blind shot. Oh, it's getting very tense now. The dead tank barrel is in his way. If he just stays pre-aimed here, when that PZ pokes around there, he's going to take a shot into him. No, he's detected. He shot the right bush. Is the PZ in the right bush or the left bush? Get pre-aimed again. He's not pre-aimed. There he is. He's missed his chance. The PZ hides behind the house again. He sure would need help but his teammate, remember, is driving in a big circle. Oh, he's taken out the Wolverine. He's taken out the Wolverine. Oh, and now he is exposed. The PZ takes him out. which I think in Japanese means T-67, why the fuck were you driving around in a big circle? And here comes the T-67. His big circle has led him directly to where Hermit 73 has just exploded. He drove in his big circle and now is surging forward directly to the spot where his teammate just exploded. He is spotted. It's him versus two. He's behind the same dead tank that his teammate just unsuccessfully used as cover, and now he's taking his own blind shots. Oh boy, it's 1 versus 2. Can he take out the PZ? Yes! He's taken out the PZ, and now it's 1 versus 1. Who will win this epic match of will? Who will emerge victorious? Will it be the two amigos, Hermit 73 and Shock Dog? Or will it be the enemy in the M10 reward tank destroyer? Who will it be? It's a showdown. It's 1 versus 1. Will it? Well, the M10 is a Muppet and has exploded. And the two amigos, Hermit 73 and Shock Dog, emerge victorious! Victory! Look at these results. Look at these results. 2 regular guys, the two amigos. Team score on top. Hermit 73 in his Chinu. Hiya! And Shock Dog. Shout out to you guys. I love to see beginners have a great time. And I hope you're beginners. If you've played 60,000 games, well, there are a lot of other free internet games out there that you may enjoy. But shout out to both you guys. I appreciate you sending it. Show some love for these two guys who entertained us in the comment section. And guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one.